Hi, welcome to the channel. This is a current energy check-in for the 16th of October 2025. Let's take a look at the energy overall. This is going to be a little bit of a quick reading. All right, so we have North. So you could be on your North node. Okay, you could be expanding and you could be finding your life purpose. Okay, you could be in the midst of a time of growth at this time and pursuing your passions or pursuing your calling. So North. Someone could be going north or live in the north. We have create. All right, so you're creating and you're on your north node. You could be expanding your creative ideas at this time. Okay, so today could be a good day for creative work, for expansion, for putting your ideas out there, and for pursuing passions today. So today's a good day to express yourself or get out into the world to show off your ideas or to develop your ideas or to focus on your plan for the future. Okay, what's going on for the collective today? What can we expect on the 16th of October, 2025? All right, yeah, we have the King of Cups, center of the reading, or the King of Wands. So there's that creative energy, very dynamic, very individualized, authentic, genuine, passionate. All right, so the King of Wands, this is someone that has a flair, very dynamic individual. You could be this person that's maybe a leader in their field or someone that really has some sort of drive. Could be a fire sign energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. There could be some things that you're just not satisfied with. You could reject certain offerings at this time. You have a better idea is what I feel. You have a higher plan or a higher, maybe you're seeking something that's, not just the average. You want something more exquisite. You're not really going to settle for less, right? So this is about not settling for less than what you deserve. You have bigger plans. You're expanding those plans. The challenge is perhaps coming back together with someone, a judgment, or bringing things out of the darkness that were hidden, the truth coming to light, a final decree. So the Page of Pentacles in the reverse is the outcome. So you may have a lot of ideas and you may be rejecting like lesser plans, or you may not want to settle for less. But I feel like you might not get things off the ground today. There could be some delays, or maybe your plans aren't being accepted, or there's something about delays, stalls. Something could get stalled even though you're trying to expand, even though you're trying to, you have a really like vivacious, energized plan, or you really want to get something going here, but I feel like there could be some kind of delay. It could be that someone is coming in to judge you, or there could be technical delays, or there could be money delays. Let's see, what is this King of Wands? All right, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, there could be a focus. Maybe there's not enough money. So someone could have big ideas, big plans, a lot of passion, but maybe you don't have the foundation or the support that you need, or the financing. There could be a lack of finances. Be careful about overspending. Or there could be a lack of support in general. Someone could just really have really high-flying ideas, but they're lacking some kind of stability or support or finance. Tell me about the Judgment. All right, so there could be something about doing things out of the ordinary or breaking off of a commitment. It could be quite challenging to do things within a certain, maybe you work or you deal in a situation that's very traditional. There could be religious or conventional elements at play that don't like what you're doing, or they could see that you're different or that you think outside the box. It could be quite challenging to put ideas out there that don't go over well with the status quo. So maybe you're thinking like way ahead of your time, or someone is doing something that's like off the beaten track, and there could be people that try to stop that from going forward, or there could be judgment, there could be some kind of like energy of blocking your ideas, or someone has really high flying ideas, very dynamic and unusual ideas, and yet there's something that is trying to block it. Like it could be an institution, it could be like some kind of law and order, or someone that's very religious, or someone that's very traditional. It could be quite challenging to push forward in a new direction when there's some sort of roadblock like that. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles. In the reverse, this could be that's holding. Yeah, so something's going to be held up because of some sort of constraints. Some kind of constraints could stop you from having the ideas or making a lot of money. This could be someone that wants to break off from the status quo and have their own business, entrepreneurship. Maybe it's risky, or there's some kind of the lack of finances or stability or support, and maybe it goes against the mainstream, or it goes against some sort of institution or religious ideas. Someone could have different ideas. It could be rejected. Maybe your ideas are being rejected because of certain Knight of Cups. So even with like a really compassionate offer, someone's really coming from their heart, but it's being rejected for some reason. It could be because of certain rules, regulations, or maybe it's like, we've always done things this way, we're not going to do things your way. But I feel like someone's really coming from their heart and they don't want to settle for less. But someone could also be being rejected for some reason. Why is this person being rejected? Yeah, you might walk away from doing something extravagant or something different because it's not being accepted, or it's not going over well with like people that don't agree, or people that have different values. You could walk away and decide to throw your hands up because there could be too much rigidity. There could be some people that are really rigid, or there could be a situation where people think that you're doing things that are too, I don't know, spontaneous or different or out of the ordinary. Why is the North here? But you're trying to expand, or someone's trying to expand, but it's hard because there's some sort of limitations, either in people's beliefs, their mindset, or in some sort of rule or institution or religious order. Let's see, what is the North? Yeah, I feel like you're going to keep working on this. Knave of Pentacles there. It's not in the reverse this time. I feel like you have like some kind of purpose to carry out and you're dedicated to it. Whether or not this institution or these people accept it, I feel like you're still going to quietly be working toward your goal, toward your purpose. But you're going to have to maybe you have to go north or go away from these people, or you have to expand outside of a certain situation that has limitations. Tell me about create. I feel like someone is not going to let these limitations stop them. It could be financial constraints as well. What is create? Yeah, I feel like you're going to go on your own and do it. Three of Cups in the reverse. So you could be dealing with a group of people, a large institution, a religious organization. This could even be just a family, but you don't really have the support in that area. Some of these people are against you for whatever reason, or someone is trying to do something outside the box and it's not going over well. It's being judged or limited or constricted. So I feel like you are going to continue to work on it in private or on your own, being creative. Let me get one more on that Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse? Someone could be breaking away from a home, family, or traditional organization to do things their way. Yeah, I feel like someone's unhappy in a certain family or a certain institution because someone has like plans or they're very adventurous and it's not going over well with the status quo. So someone is losing, maybe they're leaving a commitment in order to pursue their passions. That could be you or someone that you know. Okay. Tell me more about this situation. What is going on here? All right, stone people, knowing. Be clear about your intentions. Investigate thoroughly before proceeding. Some information you require will be presented unexpectedly. Return to study. You know more than you believe or than you realize. Be open to esoteric information. Meditate at a sacred stone circle. You unknowing will be revealed to you. Some people are the record keepers of the planet and hold the knowledge you now require. Connecting with those teachers stirs ancient, buried memories of honoring nature and shamanic ways. You know deep within this is the truth of who you are. You have spent many nights staring at stars, feeling the magic of a wooded grove, and hearing the whispers of the ancestors in the breeze. Great mystery surrounds stone circles. The stones hold the secrets of all they have witnessed. There are many aspects of history that are still to be discovered. Stone people brings you back to your very roots. Slow your mind to connect with this energy, and the right stone will be put in your path. It might be a tiny pebble, a rock, or a large boulder. Hold the stone so that your past is revealed and unanswered questions can come to light. Breathe in the knowledge that stone people wishes to impart. Be ready for the aha moment. So you could learn something, or you could uncover some sort of deep knowledge. You might pick up a stone, or you might be around some kind of stone. So that could be significant. It could even be a small pebble or something. So pay attention to that. There could be some sort of realization that's coming through from a past knowledge. And I feel like that's why this is not going over well with your the people that you normally deal with. You're getting some sort of download or secret knowledge, and you're pursuing your purpose here. It has to do with that. Something is coming to you like a realization or a special kind of knowledge, secret knowledge. But you're being limited, or limits are being imposed upon you by the people that don't want you to break away from tradition or circumstances that are keeping you stuck or limited or within their beliefs. So I feel like you're expanding out of that. So they could be rejecting you or trying to hold you back, but you keep moving forward. All right, let's see what the archetype is. So summertime, bask in joy and light. Something about bees could be significant. A honeybee. Something about the summer. Be happy today. Know that you are blessed, or that you are going to be receiving some kind of secret knowledge. Have faith. A little bit of faith goes a long way. So remember that. Keep the faith. Okay, what is the crystal or stone for the day? Here's the stone, iolite. Shift your money mindset. You could be transmuting energy, and maybe you're manifesting money. Something about your money mindset. You could be getting some kind of secret knowledge about manifesting, something about money. All right, let's see what the angels have to say. What do the angels want us to know? Holy Spirit, what do the angels want us to know today? Manifest, yes. I have everything I need. The angels remind you that by filling your subconscious with thoughts and images of what you really want, and by speaking positively about these things, you will bring them into your real life and manifest your yes. You are manifesting. So that's what I have for you. I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for watching.